I just plugged in my SD card into my Linux computer and it didn't pop up on the screen. So this is how I locate it. I put in sudo go fdisk -L. Now this will list several different drives in here. It just so happens that the very last one is my SD card. I can tell it because it says 14.7 gigabyte, and that's what my card is. The rest of them are different things within the computer. It also shows my different drives, the partitions, and everything else. But what I also can do, if I want to limit what I'm looking at here, do fdisk -L and pipe that and grep the words, or the capital G. And that lists only the drives that are listed in gigabytes. There you see one drive, another partition, what partition is on my swap drive, and of course down at the bottom my SD card. Now just again, this is like a little bonus in here. If I say, hey, I used that one time in the past and I don't remember it. There's a command that I used and I don't remember that command. What you can do is write down history, and you want to pipe that and grep and look for the word. Let's try USB, or let's try SD. There it is. It went back through my history, and it saw where I said sudo fdisk grep SD. You see the numbers in the front, the 13,000 that go on down. Those are all the different history commands that were given. But what I did with this command right here is I said, let me look at my history and find where I used the word SD. So now I've got that easy to remember. As a matter of fact, I can even look in here and go, oh, look here. I use sudo mount that SD in my media. And that is what you would do to look at your SD card. You would take your SD card, you would mount it, sudo mount that SD card, mount it as media USB. So if I run this command right here, and again, once you run it, you can search it with that by checking through your history. That's a very easy way to remember things that you run on your command line. So now I'm mounted. Once I'm mounted, I can go to that drive, CD, or go to that directory. When I go to that directory, it will list my card. There's my SD card. CD, DCIM, and there's my Fuji. And there's all my pictures and my videos. And I can deal with them at that point right there to copy them. I can copy them to a drive. Since I'm setting in that directory, I can copy it from there to a desktop file, or whatever file I want to make. For example, I can make a file, let's see, you make dir, temp on my desktop. I better call that temp. I think I have a temp file. But there I made that directory. So I can actually copy, say for example, I want to copy this right here. I can copy that file to my desktop temp file. And that's copying that file right now. And at that point I can go to my desktop temp and I can work on the file. I should have picked a picture because I'm not sure how big that file is. I did some movies that were pretty good size. Okay. Now I can go into here. Let's do that in another screen. And there's my video. And of course you can play that video with any of your video players. Or that was copied off the disc, off the CD, off the SD, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.